Yeah, so the album sort of, talks about our dilemma of how that's something that, like, being in a full-time musician role can be so demanding, doing tour stuff, and it's really hard to have a stable sort of life revolving around that. Raising a family, relationships, things like that. So there is definitely a bit of an advice thing as well. It's also sort of just like an experience thing, like what we've gone through and like what we've learned in the process of doing that. So like there's songs talking about like juggling relationships, managing jobs, and that's also something that's really true for me because I work as a educator, a therapist doing therapy for children with special needs as my career. And that was sort of when I started making music was sort of I was like that was my means for paying for studio time and funding my career, and it was something that I just considered separate. And now, as music has become more and more of my life, a lot of my songs are being used in schools, so I'm drawing upon that background as an educator to go and present to high schools and colleges. And now I'm using therapy and some of my therapy or music and some of the therapy that I do. So it's kind of all coalesced into like Marc2Ray, the artist, the educator, and the therapist, all as one entity, as opposed to them having to be separate. So that's sort of a journey that I've sort of come up with, and it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's not about where you think you're going to go, but where you end up. Where life takes you.